Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Let me get Solo and Loso because he appreciates the way I play with Les.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Clemson's offense will get the first possession of the game.
Like, what's the big debate?
Here's the band.
Okay, cool. Let's switch the pace. Because Loso technically is Solo. All you got to do is switch the race. You dying in Knicks and dying in Toronto. You switch the dates. You dying in Michigan. He dying in New York. All you got to do is switch the stats.
He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Just taking the
It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
The Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. They go to the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. Gets rid of it. This one's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Facing a 3rd down is short from the 26. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 40. Oh, look out. There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass.
Let's go,
this
man.
quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as
get
they
the
get
hell out
closer
the way.
closer down to the end zone.
This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense.
Looking to take a shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Now on second down. Running back goes in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know how.
Bruh, I was on that like right on ice, bro. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
So exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
That pass is well off target.
Oh my!
As he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Finds his man, and they convert. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Second down coming up.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Brown will throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He can't make
Thank
the
you, Lord.
connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Running to the left. And he could not get loose on the run.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The back goes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they? Touchdown, USF! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest. He's loose. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers.
So you can't.
Catch and run for 6.
That's not his man. You can't go for the ball, I guess.
So they better be able to create what?
If they in that area.
Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some eat.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
So, bro was finna throw the ball and put it down and get sacked. It's crazy.
Third and long from inside their own 20. Brown wants to pass.
Then they just let him go straight through the home. Like, what's up?
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit.
Shit.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
He's brought down, but there's
They
a
gonna
flag
find
on the
us
field.
at
Let's
the
see
end
what
of the
the call
play,
is.
bro.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the middle. It's complete. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. And it's incomplete.
He dropped
If you're
it.
going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, and this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll throw it on first down. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
Yo, hold on.
Steps out of bounds with a first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
This game crazy, bro. This game so crazy.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
It's complete. And he's into the end zone.
Got that ball between two people.
This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable.
Catching the ball out of bounds.
Great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Brown will throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Coming after him. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
Look how he threw the ball, bro. Then they go, oh my gosh, this game is so fake, bro.
Touchdown, Clemson. The defense puts 6 on the board.
Yeah, it's like, dog, they let the shit go their way on purpose, bro. Like, come on, dog.
There's a little bit of distance right now.
This shit so foolproof.
It's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play.
That's how he threw the fucking ball, bro. Come on, dog. Nigga wasn't throwing it like that.
That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Then they let him take it to the. It's a man right in his face. They don't, man. This shit be crazy, bro. It's like they looking at the man on purpose.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on its way. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year? He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
There's just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's
got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Looking to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Dixon. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's going to run it.
Bro, look at that, dog. Look at that shit, bro.
Well, they go with the bootleg.
Like, be for real,
The defensive end came crashing down the line of scrimmage. He was sold on the fact that the running back was going to have the ball. So nice job with the ball fake by the Q. And he was able to use that speed to get outside. Nice positive play.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
The give and the run on 4th down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick,
What's wrong with them, man?
To improve this field position.
Man, What a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone.
Boy, gonna hit me in that bit.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
I was gonna say, bro, they let these boys Juki and it's going crazy, man. Hurry up and get this over with.
Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion.
Touchdown!
We got a tight end burning a fucking corner, bro. Shit.
That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busting coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Here on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Brown will throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes his connection. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run play action. Now sliding to his left. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to look.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got a man. It's Kelly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so...
Touchdown, USF! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. Get the touchdown.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Looking deep down the right side.
Ow, bro, this shit is inky. Like, bro, they just letting the nigga have his way, bro. You telling me he behind the receiver, get in front of him, and catch the ball? That's crazy.
It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think.
Oh, look out! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Livingston. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Touch pass on the run. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Flushed out of the pocket. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. With jet sweep pass. Into the house. Touchdown Bulls. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds.
Boy, linebacker, bro. Come on, bro.
After the misfire, it's second down. Brown will throw it. He's got it.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
What is, bruh, yo. This game don't want me to be great, dog. That's crazy, bro. What was that?
And when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. Dances away. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the...
Pass to the end zone. Caught. Tying it up.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
Brown wants to pass, using his legs to buy some time. And they're able
Get
to
the
force him
fuck out of here, bro.
And they
This shit,
so
hey.
hard to put themselves in a position here late in the game to go for the win, but they just come up short on the 2-point attempt. And It looks like they're leaving the stadium with a loss.
Cool as a cucumber.
Dog.